Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference champion. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the South Alabama Jaguars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. They'll try the option play here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And the Jaguars starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Now they run a draw play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Jaguars hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for a touchdown.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for
the sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To throw, it's Higgins. He's escaping the pocket now. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
getting set. It's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Alabama. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Higgins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Solid gain. Moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Wallace. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And completion makes it second and short. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Back to pass. It's Higgins. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Jaguars offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll toss it to the right side. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. We'll try to run it with the option. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Look at the big man, known for his work on short yardage, ripping off a huge gain that time.
You know, looking back at his history, this guy played running back in high school, so it's not shocking that once he's able to get into the clear, he's able to get downfield for a huge gain for these guys.
The Jaguars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They feed the fullback this time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. QB decides to keep it here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing the weakness from the defense, taking advantage of the lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
PAT puts them up 13 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. They stop him right at the 24. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Back to throw. It's Higgins. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And in first down, they go right back to him. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Jaguars will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Looking to pass. It's Higgins. It's an out route. The catch made. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed to the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the right here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Scanning the field, it's Higgins. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
On the
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
The South Alabama offense back on the field now. After scoring before halftime, a chance to really stretch this lead now in the first possession of the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. He'll hand it off. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Second down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Higgins. Trying to extend the play. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Higgins. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Running back with the football. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
It's a run to the left. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th quarter. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Jaguars offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain.
A great first down here by this offense to stop this clock. But remember, the time isn't on your side. You still have a long way to go. They need to be in hurry-up mode.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Jaguars lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
1st and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC. That's a major goal realized, but now we have to see if the committee is going to reward this championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.